I sure hate that today is Thursday and I didn't know and I didn't put the garbage out. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, they didn't get theirs picked up either, so maybe I still have time. Is there garbage pickup the day after Christmas? It's better to put it out and not have it picked up than not put it out and then go by, right? Gonna talk about Umoja in 1 second, but I just remembered it's Thursday, so give me 1 second. And away we go. Okay, Umoja. Umoja is, man, that's a shame. 41 years old, African American woman, doesn't know the days of Kwanzaa. I've been exposed to Kwanzaa my whole life, but I never actually practiced any of it, except for, like I said, the one time I tried to when my son was in diapers, but I didn't follow through. So I looked it up. I looked up the first day of Umoja. I made a quick social media post at my Instagram page, and Umoja stresses the importance of unity within the family, within the community, within the nation, and within one's race. So in that order, that's what they say. I would put unity with God too, but you know, it's a secular holiday, so we'll just let that go. In either case, how can I focus on more unity within my family, within my community, within my nation, within my race? Well, within my family, when I got off of the live stream the other day, my mom was kind of pushing on me because I don't call. I have a terrible time communicating and keeping up with my family. My son has it even worse. My son will not call, will not return calls. Sometimes we don't know if he's falling off the face of the earth or what. And I don't feel like I'm that bad, but that's me looking on the outside, right? My mom tells me, well, that's where he gets it from you. All you have to do is, call. I said, well, Mom, no offense, but our conversations are sometimes quite lengthy. And although I enjoy talking to you, I don't have a lot of time sometimes. And she was like, well, if you call every day and just check in, we could have shorter conversations. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's something I could definitely do. And my sister was like, well, why don't you set a timer? Yes, Kiana, you sound like that if you're watching this. I'm just kidding. But my sister was like, well, why don't you set a timer or set a reminder? Actually, I've done that in the past. I would set my reminder for every Sunday, which was my, not day off, but my first day going back to work. So I'm waking up, there's nothing else to do but get ready for work. And I had my reminder set to call the family. And it was going to be an all-day thing. And I would just call and check in here. And it kind of worked. Sometimes I missed people, and sometimes the conversation still went on a lot longer than I would have wanted to. Don't get me wrong, I love my family. It's just that sometimes I don't have time for a 2-hour conversation. And almost every phone call with some of my family members is a 2-hour conversation. But I could definitely try that as far as trying to strengthen the unity within my family. Call every day. Or like my sister said, text every day. Hey, good morning, Mom. Or hey, Mom. I know there are people who do that. They're like, I talk to my parents every day. I'm like, that's awesome. I don't do that, but that's awesome. So Umoja, calling my family every day or texting every day. Even if I'm not able to have that long, drawn-out conversation, just reaching out every day. How can I do that within my community? I would love to do that with my YouTube community. And this sounds kind of counterproductive, but no new friends. No new subs, no new friends. Like the Drake song, which I've never actually heard because I don't listen to that kind of music. What do I mean by that? I try to be as loyal as possible to people on YouTube, meaning the people that I follow, there's something about them that I like, and I want to make sure that I keep up with them and show them some love. And the more, like, YouTube really is a reflection of my life. I have trouble keeping friends. I have trouble making friends. I have trouble maintaining friends. I should go to the other store. I have trouble maintaining friends because it's a lot for me. Socially, it's a lot for me. It's comfortable right now for me to keep up with the 20 or less subscribed people that I have. It's a very, very short list. When I turn on the YouTube app and the news feed starts going, there's not a whole bunch on there. I can see at a glance what my friend over here is doing, what my friend over there is doing, what this business channel that I like is doing. It's very small, digestible chunks for me. And I know that kind of goes against a lot of the let's go, let's grow community. But for me, if I grab you and I get you, I might not keep up with you, honestly, because it's hard for me to balance. So me growing in the community is really just staying loyal to the people that I have right now. And then at some point, I don't know, maybe 6 months into the future, 6 months, and yeah, maybe 3 to 6 months in the future, I'll look around a little bit more. But I really want to stay loyal to my immediate community in YouTube, which is the people that I'm watching right now because I'm interested, because I'm committed to them in some kind of way. I'm connected to them in some kind of way, and I really enjoy their content. And so I'm going to show love in other ways. I may not subscribe to people, but if you meet me and I meet you, or we meet together in a networking stream, I'm probably going to watch some of your videos just to be considerate and just to kind of, that is a way to support one another, is to watch. You don't always have to subscribe. I don't want anybody subscribing to me that doesn't really want to watch me. And I don't want to subscribe to anybody that I really don't want to watch. But I do want to show some love. And so I'll play playlists. I'll run playlists, and I'll leave comments, and I'm going to really focus my Umoja on my people that I've got right now. And yeah, community outside wise, for my New Year's resolution, I actually do want to do some volunteering. I got to use my SMART goals that I talked about the other day to see how I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do anything super overwhelming. I think I want to try to volunteer 3 times. 3 times in the year 2020. That could be 3 times all together, 3 times spread out, whatever. Soup kitchen, or like I did random acts of kindness one year where we went and built a community garden, raised garden bed. I don't know, but 3 times I want to do something within my community, either by myself or with my kids. And within my race, I don't know. I'm going to try to be more accepting of Black folks. That's a whole series, what I'm about to say. I'm going to try to be more accepting of Black folks that are not like me. You know how I talk about sometimes, like, I'm not accepted? Well, I kind of have a wall up too. And there's some people that I just have a difficult time accepting them for who they are and showing love within my community, because I don't do that. I don't listen to that. I don't act like that. I don't live like that. And I distance myself a lot. I isolate a lot, just like my daughter does. So I'm going to try to show some love to my kinfolk, just by being more accepting. A coworker told me, and he was a young guy too. He was full of wisdom. He was like, maybe your, dang, how did he say it? Your problem is you're trying to accept people. You don't have to, I may be saying this wrong, but he said something like, don't focus on trying to accept everybody. Just focus on trying to understand everybody. You're not going to accept everybody. You're not going to be down with everybody. You're not going to be cool with everybody, but just try to understand everybody. And that's basically being a human being. Just, I don't get you, but I'm trying to understand you. I'm trying to walk in your shoes. I'm trying to just see you as you are and meet you where you are. He said it so much more poetically than I did, but that's what I'm going to try to do for this year. Not be so judgmental. I'm a very judgmental person, believe it or not. I'm very open and accepting, but up here, I'm very judgmental. Like, there's a lot of stuff I don't like a lot of stuff. So I'm going to try to be less judgmental and just try to accept people for who they are and where they are, and just show some love to my kinfolk, show some love to my YouTube folks, show some love to my family folk. And yeah, that is day 1. Umoja. Gotta go get some cat food and cat litter. Speaking of community, do you know one thing I am good with community of? A community of cats. You guys know I have 8 cats, right? 8 cats. That's a community. I go broke every time I come in here. This stuff is not necessary, but every once in a while I'll treat them. So this is the treat, and this is the necessity. Yeah, I got a community of cats.